She stopped waiting for permission to look like herself. I want to tell you about a specific kind of woman. She is put together, she shows up, she is building something real. But every single morning, she stands in front of her closet. It feels like something is just off. Like the outside does not quite match who she is on the inside. Like she has become someone, but her wardrobe is still dressed for who she used to be. I hear from this woman every single week. And honestly, I was this woman. Not because I did not care about how I looked, but because I never actually invested in figuring out who I was, style-wise that is. I just kept buying things, hoping something would eventually just feel right. Welcome back to the Simpli Edit, my weekly lifestyle diary, where we talk about building a life that feels as good as it looks. I'm Stacy, founder of Simply Luxe, and this week we are talking about ownership. What it means to own your style identity, not just dress well, not just follow trends, but to actually know who you are and dress like her, intentionally every single day. Stay with me to the end because I'm going to walk you through exactly what it means to build a signature style identity. And I am announcing something I have been working on for months now that I think is going to change the way you get dressed forever. Here's the honest truth about most women's wardrobes. They are full and they still feel empty. You open the closet and there are clothes everywhere. Yet, you feel like you have nothing to wear. Not because you do not have enough, but because nothing has a system. Nothing has intention behind it. Nothing was chosen because it was right for your body, your color season, your life. Most of us build our wardrobe the same exact way. We see something we like and we buy it. We hope it works. We wear it once or twice and then we move on. And then we do the whole thing all over again. And after years of that cycle, you have a closet full of almost right pieces. Things that work on someone else, things that make sense in the store, things that reflect who you were trying to be at that particular time, but not who you actually are. The becoming era changes that. Because the becoming era is about alignment, and alignment includes your wardrobe. The woman you're becoming deserves a wardrobe that reflects her, not a wardrobe full of who she used to be. And here's the thing that took me the longest to understand. You cannot shop your way to style clarity. You can only get there by doing the identity work first. Who are you? What is your actual lifestyle? What colors belong to your skin? What silhouette honors your body? What pieces make you feel like the most aligned version of yourself? Answer those questions first, and then you shop. A signature style identity is not an aesthetic board on Pinterest. It is not a capsule wardrobe checklist you found online. It is not a color palette someone assigned you based on your season. It is all of those things working together, built specifically around you. Here's what it actually includes: your style archetype, the specific kind of woman your style communicates before you say a word, your personal color analysis, not just your season, but your exact neutrals, your accent colors, the metals that belong to your skin, and the color that quietly works against you, your silhouette guide, the specific cuts, lengths, and fits that honor your body and make you look intentional without even trying. Your outfit formulas, not generic outfits, but the specific combination built around your real occasions, your work, your weekends, your date nights, and your everyday. Your shopping strategy, where to invest, where to save, and exactly what gaps your wardrobe has right now. And your personal style formula, the filter you run every outfit through every single morning. When you have all of that in one place, getting dressed stops being a decision. It becomes an expression. You stop standing in front of your closet feeling lost. You start standing in front of the closet feeling like her. I know this because I have built this for my clients. Women who came to me feeling like their wardrobe was working against them and left with a complete system, a blueprint that is, for their style identity that they can use every single day for the rest of their lives. One client told me the brief helped her see outfit possibilities in clothes that she already owned. She did not need to shop more. She needed to understand what she already had and how to use it. I want to talk about investment for a second. Because I know there is a version of you that hears personal styling and thinks that it is for someone else. That is for women with bigger budgets. That is for women who care more about fashion. That is an indulgence and not a necessity. And I want to challenge every single one of those thoughts. Think about how much you have spent on clothes in the last 2 years. Pieces that just didn't work. Trends that were not right for your body. Things you bought hoping they would feel right, and they never did. That is not saving money. That is absolutely wasting money, slowly, in $40 increments, on things that were never going to work because you did not have the foundation first. Investing in your style identity is not an indulgence. It is the most practical thing you can do for your wardrobe. Because once you know who you are, style-wise, you absolutely stop wasting money. Every purchase becomes intentional, every piece earns its place, and every outfit works. That is the Simply Luxe philosophy. Luxury does not have to be expensive, but it does have to be intentional. And there is nothing more intentional than knowing exactly who you are and dressing like her every single day. Which brings me to what I have been building for months. I have been working on something I am incredibly proud of. The Simply Luxe Personal Style Brief, a complete signature style identity built entirely around you. Not a template, not a generic guide, your body, your color season, your lifestyle, and your formula. Delivered as a beautifully designed brief within 48 to 72 hours. There are 3 tiers. The brief, your complete written style analysis, 10 sections, everything you need to know about how you dress for your body and for your life. It's $67. Tier 2 is the blueprint. Everything in the brief plus 4 fully built capsule boards designed around your real life occasions. That's $127. Tier 3 is the Simply Luxe full collection, the complete experience. Brief, 6 to 8 capsule boards, and a curated Shop My collection with every piece linked at every budget level. And that is $197. The link is in the bio and in the description below. This is the investment that pays for itself the first time you stop buying something that was never going to work out. Let me bring this all back to ownership, because that is what this week is really about. Owning who you are. Not waiting until you lose the weight. Not waiting until you have more money. Not waiting until life calms down. But owning her now. The woman you are becoming. She deserves a wardrobe that reflects her today, not eventually, now. Ownership in style looks like this. You walk into a store and you know exactly what you are looking for and what you are not. You open your closet in the morning and everything in it belongs there. You get dressed and you feel the line, not just put together. You stop buying things that are almost right and you start investing in things that are exactly right. That is the shift. From hoping your wardrobe works to knowing that it does. Because it was built with intention. Built around you. Built for the woman you are right now. And the one you are still becoming. The becoming arc is moving into the next chapter. Quarter 2 was about becoming. Quarter 3 is about expansion. And expansion starts with ownership. You cannot expand into a life that feels as good as it looks if you are still dressed for a version of yourself you have already outgrown. The Simply Luxe Personal Style Brief is open now. 3 tiers starting at just $67. The link is in the description and in the bio. If you're not ready just yet, then join the waitlist. You will be first when new spots open, and you will get an exclusive offer that never goes to the public. Tell me, what is the one thing about your current wardrobe that feels misaligned with who you are becoming? I am reading every single one. Subscribe for the Simpli Edit every Sunday. New episodes every week. And I will see you in the next one.